First row up right in front.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. We invite you to please stand as we start our service this morning.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Say don't worry about a thing. sun, breathing birds. Each by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, oh, everything gonna be alright. Don't worry, baby, don't worry about a thing. I won't worry, everything gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Everything gonna be alright. I won't worry, don't worry about a thing. Everything gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright. Baby, don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Breathing in birds, be by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright. Saying, don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright.
This morning, on behalf of the Martinez family, we truly want to thank each and every one of you today for being here to join the family to celebrate Ruben's life, sort of celebrate the memories. I know that each of you have such beautiful memories in your hearts, and there's going to be an opportunity that we're going to offer you to come up and share your memories, your stories with the family. They put together a beautiful order of service this morning, and we're going to follow how they have it this morning. And this morning, we're going to start off with our eulogy, calling up Ruben's grandsons, Diego and Daryl, to share the eulogy at this time.
Hi, I'm Diego. I was Ruben's grandson. My grandpa Ruben was born on October 20th, 1968, the youngest of 8 children to Ruben Sr. and Rosella. Being the baby of the family meant he was always wrapped in love, and often spoiled by his sisters, especially by his sisters, surrounded by 4 older sisters and 3 older brothers. He never lacked guidance, laughter, or someone to show him the way. From his father and brothers, Ruben learned not just how to use tools, but how to think, how to figure things out, and how to solve any problem faced in front of him. They took him hunting, fishing, and camping, giving him freedom, built outdoors, and a lifetime of stories. Even his childhood nickname, Snake, was given to him because of his slanted eyes became a badge of honor. A reminder of a boy who was clever, observant, and always ready with a grin. Especially as a kid, Ruben's curiosity was unmatched. If it had wires or screws, he'd take it apart, just to understand how it works. Radios, electronics, nothing was safe. He modified his bikes, experimented with evaporated milk in his tires to make them tough, and laughed years later about how his bike became indestructible but smelled absolutely horrible. Growing up slightly older than many nieces and nephews, he became the big kid who took them on bike rides, taught them how to use tools, fried bologna and hot dogs for them, and introduced them to every single Star voyage of Star Trek. There isn't a niece or nephew who doesn't have a memory of him in the kitchen or on the couch, sharing his food or watching his favorite TV show. The West Side raised Ruben and carried it proudly everywhere he went. As a kid, he spent endless hours at the creek catching tadpoles and minnows, building memories in a neighborhood that was tight-knit, lively, and full of fun. He talked often about the freedom he had growing up, the adventures, and even the mischief. He's always somehow thinking his way out of trouble with that sharp wit of his. School mattered to Ruben. Math fascinated him. All through his life, he challenged his kids and grandkids, keeping them sharp. He was smart. Everyone who knew him as a child knew it, and everyone who loved him saw it later every day. One of his favorite stories was the first time he saw the girl who one day became his wife. He was young and first noticed her at the family member's house, and she wasted no time giving him a hard time, even flipping him off on sight. He loved telling that story. Life kept crossing their paths until fate finally did its job. By the time he was a teenager, doing well in school, preparing for his future, Ruben had met the love of his life. After graduating from Centennial High School, class of 1987, Ruben asked her to come with him to Liberal, Kansas, where he found to work at a meatpacking plant.
His sister Sonia, young, struggling, but full of hope and love. He worked long hours, sometimes 12 or more, but still found the energy to run to the store for giant donuts for his pregnant wife. Those early days, despite being hard, were some of the happiest of his life. When their first daughter Ashley was born, they returned to Pueblo to be close to family. Ruben worked at Candy's Tortilla starting at the bottom. He moved his young family into a tiny apartment, furnished with milk crates for tables, and laughed about how happy they were just to have a TV. Through determination and hard work, he worked his way up until he reached the top as a plant manager. As the family grew, so did his pride. Denise was born in 1991, a baby who faced challenge from the start, but Ruben met every one of her needs with love, strength, and fierce, and dedication. To providing for his girls, in 1994, he welcomed his youngest, Marissa, his baby, his soft spot, the one he said who could do no wrong. His daughters were his world. Ashley, the playful, thoughtful one. Denise, the rule breaker who wanted tools instead of dolls. Marissa, his innocent baby girl. He worked hard, long hours, tough shifts, but his days off for his family, whether it was wild night at Aunt Sonia's was music and laughter, or quiet evenings renting movies and video games, and he made sure his home was filled with joy. And then came moments that changed everything. The birth of his first grandson. Ruben became a grandfather at 37, and he reminded his daughters often. Dana, Daryl, Diego gave him more reasons to smile. Suddenly, the numbers were in his favor. He laughed jokingly. That meant the men needed to stick together. He taught boys how to ride bikes, how to use tools, how cars work. He answered every question with patience. He showed up to practice their games and their achievements. always the biggest fan in the world and the biggest fan in the room. And then his first granddaughter, Zion, the moment he saw her, something in him softened. His smile changed. She had him wrapped around her finger instantly. A man who hated going into stores, who walked up and down every aisle at Target with her, letting her pick anything she wanted. She was his girl. Ruben was brilliant, hardworking, endlessly resourceful, but more than anything, he was devoted, a man who fixed cars, fixed problems, fixed whatever his family needed. A man who made sure things got things done. A man who showed up, his strength, his loyalty, his home. Today we honor the life of a father, a grandpa, a husband, a brother, and a friend, and a man who also loves shaped generations. A man whose lessons will live on in the hands that we hold today. We say goodbye, but we carry him with us in these stories, in the laughter, and the things he taught us, and in the love he gave so freely. Thank you, Grandpa, for everything. You built a family that will always remember you. You'll always be our heart, our teacher, and our hero. Thank you.
Well, I know that each of you have some great memories, and certainly at this time, we're going to open up our service and allow family first to come and share your memories with us. I know sometimes it's hard to get up to the pulpit, but you can stand where you're at and just share those memories if you like. And then we're going to open up to anyone else that would like to share. But family, at this time first, would anyone like to come and share a memory with us?
Good morning. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mariette. Ruben was our little brother. Although he was 57 when he passed, in my heart and in my mind, he will always be my little brother. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about Ruben and share a few memories of him. Where to begin? Ruben was a quiet, humble man. He never wanted to be center of attention. He liked things to be simple. Ruben never hesitated to help family and friends in need. Your concerns became his concerns. He had such a big heart and was always so kind to everyone. I see a lot of him in his eldest daughter, Ashley. Ruben was self-taught when it came to all things technical and mechanical, but we all know that. I remember when we were young, he took apart his boombox piece by piece just to put it back together. But that was him. He had to know how everything worked. And I once tried to do the same, and naturally, I failed. Ruben was a problem solver. Whenever he was working on vehicles, fixing machinery at work, or just hooking up a new cable box for Mom and Dad, it all came to him naturally. And I see a lot of the same traits in his daughter, Denise. And boy, was he organized. He had everything just so, and his memory was outstanding. That sounds a bit like his daughter, Marissa. He kept things simple and transparent. Not many know about him, but when he was born, I was the one who named him. I just happened to be in the hospital during the same time he was born. When I made my way up to the maternity ward to meet my new brother, I found out my mom and dad had not given him a name yet. I suggested naming him Ruben Robert Martinez Jr. Well, to my surprise, my parents agreed. Right there and then, he knew I would have a special bond. I remember when he was little, I would give him a chocolate bar after work. That was our special little thing. I may have been the reason for him having so many cavities. I took him everywhere with me. When I started dating Jesus, my mom and dad made me take Ruben on all our dates. But I didn't mind because he was my little buddy. Ruben may have been our little brother, but he was somewhat a big brother to his nieces and nephews. When our kids were too scared to come to us, they were confident in Uncle Ruben. He was the cool uncle. He was young, fun, and closer in age to all of them. Our Ruben was a smart, kind man. He held the respect of his siblings, his friends, and his co-workers. His thoughts and opinion mattered to us. I wasn't ready to see him go so early and so fast. But I have all these stories of him that I will keep in his memory alive. I also take comfort in knowing Ruben's spirit will live on through his daughters and his grandchildren. I love you, Ruben, and I miss you dearly. On behalf of the Martinez family, thank you so much all for coming. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Linda. I'm the eldest niece of Ruben. Ruben was more of my big brother. I didn't have big brothers, so he was more of my big brother and taught me lots. When I used to sleep over, talking about the bologna and the eggs, and he made sure that I either had something to eat, and we'd sit there and watch his favorite movie, his favorite show, Star Trek. I hated that show. I still do. But he taught me a lot. He taught me about the tools. He taught me a lot. And I won't ever forget that. But I want you all to know that he was a very kind and humble uncle. He was always there for any questions we had, for anything in life that was happening, we'd go to him. He'd always have an answer for us, whether it was a behave answer or a follow me answer. Be like me. Be kind like me. Be humble like me. Show your love always. And always be there for who you need to be there for.
Any other family? Well, at this time, we're going to open it up to anyone that would like to come and share a memory, a story, how Ruben touched your lives, how the hunting, the fishing, the stories. We invite you to come at this time if you'd like, or stand if you'd like as well. And you know it's hard to get up here. You don't want to miss anybody.
Thank everybody is here. I come to this country in 1977. My name is Max. I was very lucky to come to know this family. It was one of my joy to really know about Martinez families. They taught me how to be bold, loving. They took me as their son, as their brothers. And I will never forget it. I want you all to know you guys have a dad that loves you, was kind. Mr. Martinez family, Mrs. Martinez, we lost them in the last few years. We lost a part of our lives and our hearts. But you gotta know, that all this, that of the forest coming, you have a destiny, you have a purpose in life. When I come to this country, and I met Mr. Martinez families, I learned how to, they become my mom and dad, Ruben become my brother. You all become my family. And I almost felt the love that I felt today. I'm here to kiss all of you. And my wife. I thank you all for being here, for my brother, for my family. Love you all.
Hi, my name is David Davis. I'm the second oldest. One day with my grandpa, he was selfless. He would always make sure we had everything. He would always make sure we had everything, even before buying himself something. He'd be wearing the same pants for 12 years. And still make sure we had everything. On trips, he'd always make sure we had money, supplies, things for the plane. And Pee Wee football, he took us out to eat after every game, because he knew I loved to eat. My favorite memory of him, talking crap about Donald Trump. We often watched Jeopardy. And I'm gonna miss talking crap to him about the Raiders. He was so smart. He taught me everything about cars, bikes, computers. I remember asking him every day after work, "Can I play your computer, Grandpa?" He would always say yes. He would never tell us no. Because I love him so much. Thank you for showing us everything. I love you, Grandpa. I'm Xavier, I'm the oldest grandson. One thing about my grandpa, he's a strong man, and he showed me that death, even in death, it will not stop him. He showed strength, and he was one hell of a man. He would do everything. He would work on cars if we had car problems. He would fix around the house. He was like the glue to the family. And losing him is a big it took a big dent on us, but we're gonna rebuild, and we're gonna get closer more than ever. And my favorite memory of him is I always go outside my room, and he's always watching TV about machines and factories. I'm always asking him, what is this? And he's always giving me facts and information that I don't know where he gets it from, but he's just a smart man. He was a nerd. He's just like to learn about everything. He did not like to sit around and not do anything. He always liked to keep busy and stuff. And I want to carry it on, and I want to be just as of a hard worker as he was. And I love you, Grandpa. You will be missed. Thank you.
I'm the oldest, and Ruben was the youngest. And the one thing we had in common, we were Martinez and Madrid strong. And the kids still say to this day, you two are the most stubborn kids Mom and Dad raised. And you know what? We continued. But he fought this war of cancer, and I'm still fighting it. But he did good. He's what you call a warrior. My brother. Strong, smart. My MacGyver. We used to call him MacGyver. But he's going to be okay, and he'll be up there ruling again. He'd love to rule everything. My little brother, he was a good man. He fought a good war. He hung in there. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Thank you, everybody.
Anyone else?
It's like, I have the honor to be here to the Martinez family. He did everything for us. He was like, and then he was in the family and we were on him right away. Mom felt for me, treating him like a sister, treating him like an auntie. It's all around me with your love. I mean, I know I've worked with you guys the last couple of days. I asked him for strength, and he's with me. And for today, but I'm very, very grateful that you guys are this long. No matter what we did, how much we fought, we were always together. You know, her kids, she loved the kids. Yeah, we loved the kids. Nieces, cousins, uncles. West Side family. I got all that love. Everything passed, but I got Ruben everywhere with it. It was yesterday when we went out to dinner. I was ready to give up. But when you talked about me yesterday, that love, that energy, just gave me strength to spirit. Thanks to you all. Thanks to Ruben. You know, he made that an easy life. I didn't make his life easy. He made me fine. But I don't think you know, I appreciate this. And it's very good.
We just can't find Chester Pop. Jerry Cola.
We used to go pick me up from school and we stopped at the store and we Shasta.
That was his favorite.
Yeah.
He came from Kansas, remember?
Kansas, yeah.
I go to my mom's, we stay with mom to get started, right? I go get a six-pack of Shasta Cherry Cola diapers for Ashley, and I take off, man. He goes, you were here. But he loves Shasta.
He likes it.
No, he didn't want nothing to go with it.
He wanted to work it himself. He gave him something to get. So he didn't want one for his things. He liked everything. You know, and everything had to be his way, not his way, but he was humble. He didn't like nothing.
He was my diaper.
Yeah. So it was all about kids and grandkids. But I mean, everybody being here today is just, shows a lot of love. Because he loved a lot of people. When he talked about everybody that he loved out, and he come home from work, and sometimes I get mad, he talking about somebody else's family, but that was his family too at work. So, I didn't understand that. I just wanted to just, okay, but still I understand how much because he loved the big weapon. He was a hard worker, take care of us till he worked very hard all his life for all of us.
He was a good cook too. He made the best pozole and the best meat chili.
Salsa.
Like mommy's food.
Martinez, I want to yesterday. He's pulled me together. I'm here. He's pulled me together. I was going to come. When he's pulled me together, it's in your heart. That's what he wanted.
He was the grill master too. Best grills. He could afford to buy them.
You keep coming over. Don't leave us. Oh, my brother. I still need you. Okay. No, because you were watching over there and take care of us. Because you were really know what to do. And that house is so full of memories. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I need you all to get cutting that house because it's your house. It's not.
Still yours, you and your
It's not. I have so many memories with you, and I can't stand it, but it's like, I don't know, I just love you forever. Man,
We love you too.
We're doing what our mom and dad taught us. Family.
I never think that's not your father, so they do love me like that. That's not a daughter, she didn't get me sometimes. I did with audience with her daughters, they tell me to go. Maybe we're getting to Martin, but thank you all for coming.
Con mucho gusto voy a cantarle un corito porque me duele mucho ver destrozados a sus nietos y a su esposa. Duele mucho porque ya pasó una vez. Y este corito va dedicado a todos los nietos y para ti, amiga. Necesitado me encuentro, Señor. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero saber lo que debo hacer. Muestra el camino que debo seguir. Señor, por mi bien, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Ayer ya pasó, Dios mío, mañana quizá no vendrá. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Tú ya viviste entre los pobres. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero saber lo que debo hacer. Necesitado me encuentro, mi Dios. Señor, por mi bien, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Gracias.
Would there be anyone else that would like to share? Well, following the service, the family's going to have a reception. I'll give you a little more insight in just a few minutes. But at that time, we encourage you to share your memories with the family. And as you gather in your family gatherings and all the things that you do as a family, please continue to share those memories, those stories. You know, that's what keeps Ruben alive, is just continue to share those memories. Well, family selected a song at this time, and we were going to go ahead and share that with you at this time.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free, remembering down the road, hand in hand, you and me, I'm ready for you.
At this time, we're going to have a blessing, so we turn our services over to Sam at this time.
Oh, Sonia. Just real quick, my name is Sam Gallegos, Muscaleto Apache in Southern Cheyenne. And this is our drum group, our Thunder and Bird Singers. We've been together for quite a while. And Sonia has joined our group. She comes to sing, she's learning how to dance. She's actually really embracing her indigenous ways. And us as her teachers, some of our teachers, we just love her spirit. We love her being around and bringing her laughter and her smile, those types of things. And we had the opportunity to go to her house to sing several times and to have Ruben here sing and stuff like that. So we're here today to honor not only Ruben, to honor Sonia, and to honor all her family. So with that, we want to send off Ruben's spirit in a good way, in an indigenous way, in our way. So with that, we're going to offer up some honor songs for him. We'll sing a couple at the drum, and then our brother Buffy here is going to offer up a couple of songs also. So with that, we'll get started.
Talk y'all said. I asked if everybody could stand. Have your family, daughters and grandsons come. Surround your mom. Talk to us and Palamalo to Kashla Fantanka as I give thanks to you in a sacred manner to Kashla. We come today to send our relative here back to you, Creator. We come in a sacred way, in a humble way, like our relative lived his life. So we offer him in these directions and to the west. We raise our hands to the west, where the sun sets. We offer our hands to the north, where that white blanket that covers Mother Earth of that purification, where our elders sit, we give thanks in a sacred manner. We give thanks to the east of that rising sun, that new beginning. Heart of the Warrior Society, we give thanks. We offer our prayers to the south, where our spirit goes back to Creator. For whatever we have, we give thanks. Where our ancestors live, we give thanks. And to you, Creator of all things, we give thanks to you. Have pity on us. Give us the strength to be humble human beings again, in a sacred manner. And to the earth, for the earth healing, that we offer our brother here, back to you, back to the earth. We offer this prayer. It's the earth prayer, and then the next prayer would be the thank you.
You may be seated.
At some point, what it comes down to is just being a human being, doing away with all these titles, and we just got to become human beings again. We live in a rough time. Our brother had a rough time this past couple years, And we got to think about our children. What are we going to do for the next 7 generations? It's all you relatives, it's all those little babies, those little ones. Cry for them, because we don't know what they have to go through in their life. Tell people you love them. Tell the person next to you, even if you don't know them, that you love them. Walk in beauty, relative.
Thank you. At this time, Ruben's daughters have put together a beautiful video tribute to honor their dad. At this time, I'd love to share their memories, so we're going to direct everybody's attention this way.
Tonight I lack strength to even move. When you walked, now watch me die. But I know this is hard for you. For love has let you down. Yeah, come on. Road ahead is
where heaven shines from your eyes.
Come over and eat. There's a lot of food. Love you. See you in a bit. Bye.
As we have our final words, I'm going to invite Ruben's daughters to come at this time.
We want to personally thank everybody who has come to support us. We want to personally thank La Momenta Seca, the Indigenous Drum Group of Pueblo. I personally want to thank the Organization of Jehovah's Witnesses, my friends. I want to thank all our friends and family who all have come out and supported us, fed us, checked up on us, prayed for us. It's meant everything to us. Thank you all for everything you do for us and for being my dad's friend, his brother, his sister, or his sister. Yeah, his sister. His aunt, his uncle, all of you guys have been amazing to us and to my dad, and I'm glad he could teach you guys all this lesson. His co-workers, we talked a lot about you guys, both good and bad, not gonna lie. Thank you all for everything you have done for us.
Thank you. Truly grateful. We love you all. We love you for loving our dad. Thank you.
Once again, we thank you all so very much for being here today to honor and celebrate Ruben's life, for all the love, the support that's been given to her family, to the family, all the flowers, the cards, the many prayers. The family is just once again truly grateful to each of you. And out of their gratefulness, they invite everyone to join them. They're going to be gathering at the American Legion Hall, which is on the corner of West and 9th, just down the street. Following the service, everybody's welcome to join them over there and just have an afternoon of food and fellowship with them there. In closing, we do have one final song, and what we're going to do is bring the family up. We're going to surround them on the royal table for just a moment. When they're ready, we're going to escort them into the foyer, and then anyone else that would like to come up and pay your respects following the family, you're more than welcome to do so. And then please join the family at American Legion Hall. In closing, once again, on behalf of my family, to you as a family, as always, thank you. It's a great honor. Thank God bless you all. Thank you so much. We'll have our final song.